Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're with some more Rome 2 action for you today, and this is a glorious 3v3 as Rome is joined by Macedon and by Egypt on the attack against three defenders here today. We have Nabatea, we have Getae, and we have Carthage on the defense. So we've got Rome and Carthage continuing their rivalry that has been going on into the present day, and it's going to be a glorious, glorious siege battle, I'm sure. We can already see Nabatean swords getting hit really hard here, actually. Getting hit very hard by these by the ballistas out there. I think Rome and Macedon both have one. Actually, as does Egypt. Wow, every single attacker bringing one. Hopefully they're going to make some holes in the wall, maybe make like a breach point. That'd be pretty useful. But already have Macedon here landing on the walls, and they're going to be taking on the Nabatean swords. I mean, it's a thorax against Nabateans. This should be a fight that Macedon should be winning. But I mean, he's taking a few casualties here from the Javis and such like, but we'll see how that one goes on. And already, look at this! We've got Getae's general already selling out to deal with this ballista here in Macedon. So they're just sick and tired of it firing onto the walls, and they want to get rid of it. So they're going to silence out. I mean, how many? They've not lost too many. But I mean, these Thoros spears here throwing Javis, they may want to try and get in and try and pin down this general in combat. If they can kill this general, this is huge. Big risk here by Getae early on. We've actually got some spear horsemen coming out as well. Why these guys didn't go out first to deal with the blister, I don't know. Instead of sending the general out, he's down to 56 men. It's a bit of a risk, you know, sending him out. And Macedon didn't even bother sending over his, look at this, really slow sending his companion cavalry over to try and get back over there. He's got 2 companion cavalry, if you include his general. He definitely could have caught those cavalry out if he had. Bit of a mistake there, I think, on Macedon's part. We've already got some Egyptian infantry getting Javi to pieces. I mean, it looks like they've all just been burnt by oil down here. It's a bit of a shame, a bit of a waste, but I guess they didn't have much of a purpose after taking the gate, I guess, or like destroying the gate. And we've got Royal Peltas here. These guys look like they might be losing. They're losing against Nabatean swords. They're a really strange matchup, and it's surprising that they're losing that fight. There you go, they're retreating. The Royal Peltas on 86 and dropping. And you can see the Nabatean swords here javying them as they come by. Royal Peltas, a really, really useful unit as well. Looks like they're about to get charged by Falxmen here as well, actually. Dacia or Getae. I'll probably call him Dacia at some points accidentally, but I do apologise. Yeah, Dacia charging in here with his Falxmen going in. He's going to try to take these guys out. And I mean, Falxmen are a really good shock infantry unit. You certainly want them to be they're really good like on a shock, like on a charge or flanking. You don't want them in prolonged melee, really. They start to suffer, but they're doing okay. They're winning that fight. I mean, they've already lost 50 odd guys though. I don't know where. Maybe getting shot by archers, I'm not sure. But you're gonna see, as you can see, Macedon also over here fighting some Falxmen. So it seems that this is going to be the main plan of Dacia, to attack with a lot of Falxmen. It's not a bad idea. It's one of the strengths. It doesn't look like the Macedon unit's really looking the right way though. They might want to turn around, actually, you know, give an order to attack. These thorax otherwise will be chipped away and killed. But if you're enjoying seeing Rome 2 on the channel and would like to see some more Roman action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe from around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, it's very much appreciated. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the support recently. But just keep it up. You guys are doing amazing. And also feel free as well to hit the notification bell. The more you hit the notification bell, you'll then know more about like when streams are going on. We've got like Divide Impera streams for Rome 2. We've got lots of Rise of Mordor, and we have various other like streams going on as well, or planned. So yeah, if you want to get involved in some of those streams, you just want to be notified about more streams or videos, definitely hit the notification bell. It seems like though we have Macedon here. He's going to try and use brute force anyway, and try and get through this gate. There are spears being sent in against Nabatean swords. This is going to be a tough ask, though, for the Macedonians trying to break through. And also, we've got Egypt here with some more Royal Peltas. This is a big, like just choke point and like issue. I mean, it's not what they want to be doing. I mean, I'm surprised. Like the attackers haven't brought more equipment, and as we can see over here, looks like we also have Rome who's landing a little small expedition force over here. This did not get caught out by the chariots and the cav of Nabatea by the looks of it. And it looks like we're about to see veteran legionaries go up against mercenary axe warriors. That's a fight that's certainly in favour of Rome. But, I mean, there's only 2 units here, and I mean there's plenty of reserves here for the defenders. They could certainly try and surround these units. And I think that this is slightly of a mistake. I feel like if Rome's going to like attack over, he's going to attack here in force. He shouldn't be just sending like a little expedition force of two units. All these 2 units have to be patient and wait to attack. They shouldn't be going in this early. They should be waiting until the battle's at a later stage and then going in. Because their presence here, it would be drawing troops either back, or like the defenders have to make the hard decision of whether we go forward to attack the main like threat, or we just stay back so we can defend against the more smaller threat. Like if they just stay back here, they just, you know, just make themselves a bit of a nuisance. But Rome is now kind of getting surrounded a little bit. Samnites now coming in. Samnites coming in and they're going to... I mean, that's a fairly decent matchup there for Rome. It's a fairly even matchup. Seems like... oh, we got Chariots here. Look at these. These boys causing all sorts of havoc in here. They're going to just run through these thorax like they are nothing. Oh, jeez. Not get these ball guys over. How many kills are they on? 385 going up as well. Oh boy, they're getting their money's worth out of those Chariots. I wonder if they've been... looks like they've been running through this massive infantry here. And that's really a really good idea. I mean, I didn't realize they had a second one. So yeah, Nabatea is doing his best. And you can see they're using a lot of ammo and looks like even javies to kill these Chariots. And he's just down there minding his own business. Don't mind him. Don't mind me. Just passing through. What the kills there now? There's only 2 of them left. 1 left. It's wavering. It's at 398. It's going to make 400 easily. And he's just running. He's just run through all of that force there. And he's going to run outside. Where's he going? Where's he going? Into the Romans? Oh, he should go into the Romans. Where are you going? I wondered whether he was going to go around and support his allies. But no, he's going to go into the Romans. Oh, nice charge. Flatten them all. And he's going to go straight back up through the Macedonians here. Is he coming up? Yep, there he is. Look at him. Causing havoc in there. Dave in his chariot. He's got to be at least 450, I'd have thought now. 479. He may hit 500, you know. It's this little chariot. No one's paying attention to it. No one. Oh, no. There he goes. Ah, it's a shame. But still really, really well done. Let's check on Rome anyway and how he's doing back here. Getting surrounded is the answer. Rome is being surrounded by 2 Samnite warriors here. Seems like Rome's winning this fight, though. He's scared off the Falxmen, but here we go. We've now got Mercenary Noble Fires coming up, and these will be a real challenge for the veteran legionaries. I can see Rome's trying to surround these Samnites to try and even up the fight, but it's not happening. It's not going to happen. And here come the Mercenary Noble Fighters, and they're going to chop down these legionaries. There we go. Nice little combat starting here. I mean, the veteran legionaries look good in this, in Manila, but they look so much nicer in DI. Look at that, breaking at 86 men. That's quite high for veteran legionaries to be breaking. Certainly at this stage of the battle.
Ladies, take our enemies.
The attackers making some headway. You know, they pushed out of the gate here. They're now up the slope, but I mean, they've still got a long way to go. Over here as well, it seems like Macedon's making no real gains. Not making any sort of push really, and he's actually got archers. Well, Peltas, I should say, have been caught out. They've been caught out by Falxmen. So there's Thracians fighting Thracians here. Or Thracians fighting Dacians. I guess, well, yeah, the Thracians are Falxmen as well. But, yeah, Thracians fighting Dacians. Seems like Rome was going to land on this wall, but then changed his mind. I feel like he should have. Like, they need to open up as many fronts as possible. They don't want to just keep pushing through this gate. Big mistake, because it's making it easy for the defenders. The defenders don't have the numbers. They don't have the manpower. They can't stop every single choke point. If you can attack as many choke points as possible as an attacker, you're giving yourself the best chance of success. Yes, you're thinking out your attacks, like where you're attacking, but if you're attacking one choke point, you can attack with your full army, your full force. And that's very, very scary. But it's also not very effective. You may eventually break through, but there's also a good chance you may not. If you attack on multiple fronts, you can you're attacking with small forces, yes, but you're also attacking on a much more wider scope sort of thing. You're attacking, like if you attacked over here, for instance, like then Dacia's got to draw forces over here to attack. If Roman attacked full force over here, Carthage, you know, would then be forced here. Then it's just poor old little Nabatea fighting against Egypt, and then Nabatea versus Egypt. like, no offense to Nabatea, Egypt wins that fight. It's a strong faction in Rome too. It's the same if Rome faces Carthage. Carthage probably can beat Rome, but 9 times out of 10 I see Rome beat Carthage. Macedon versus Dacia would be a very interesting one, I'll admit. So with this Macedonian roster that's been put together, that might be one that Dacia, I think Dacia should have a chance there. They're a strong faction. Gete is a strong faction. But yeah, I certainly think that's a mistake that the defenders are making right now. The attackers, sorry, making. Not attacking on more fronts. And Rome's now sending stuff through this gate. We also got to keep an eye as well. Big thing we got to keep an eye on is these Nabatean Cav out here. We've got what, 2 desert heavy lancers, and we've got Nabatean noble Cav, which is the general. Got to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't go and get himself killed. And there was side chariots as well, but I don't know where they have gone. They were inside. They were outside, and they came back inside. I'm just making sure they weren't doing the same thing as their predecessors, the other chariot unit, which got nearly 500 kills. And we've got Rome here trying to stop some noble swords from flanking. Rome's spammed out these veteran legionaries. It's not a bad idea. It's a good unit to spam out. These or Evocati are probably the units you want to be bringing as Rome, like bringing a lot of. The usual funds anyway. Seems like the best defense they have for Nabatea is 2 companion cav, solid units of cav, and then they have some pikes and some veteran legionaries. I mean, I put some archers over here as well. I mean, these desert lancers are pretty good, but they are heavy. But I mean, they're not good in once in combat, I guess. I don't know what that's got to do with archers, to be fair. And oh, here we go, chariots coming in, and they've just ripped through this poor little legionary unit. Look at this. They're going to do a lot of damage, and they're going to just go, yeah, they're going to just go straight out the gates as well. They're like, yeah, we're going to just go straight through here. They're getting hit by Pila, but they're going to get hit now by chariots. These Romans are just not ready for it. Oh, boy. They must be getting some decent kills. Let's have a look. Well, I say that. They're at 50. They need to just keep moving. They are dying a lot quicker. These ones have been much more, much more effectively dealt with. They're getting hit hard. They're already wavering. Down to 4 units already. Yikes. Maybe they won't hit 400. They got 144, much less than the last one. I guess between the two of them, they've done their job. I maybe would have held off on this one because this one seems to just been obliterated by archers. I would have waited. There's no real need to send this one in. Like, Nabatea's holding the line. Quite effectively with the Nabatean swords, I will add. These Nabatean swords are like so much cheaper than the Romans, and they're actually like holding their own. Rome is kind of struggling. I mean, it's a combination of archers and swords here. I mean, they've not got a great angle here in Nabatea, but they are suddenly getting shot in the flank, I'm sure of it. Not losing decisively, though, which I'm kind of surprised about. Rome is still struggling to break through. But this shows what happens when you you attack just through this gate. Or just any one single choke point, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, and here we go. Macedon looks like he went for the charge. I don't know, just from like generally where they are. Macedon was like really far back with his cav, and now he's gone and been really aggressive with the cav. It's a big risk, like, because he's got his general here as well. And Nabatea can just hammer and anvil right now. Companion cav, some of the most expensive and best cav in the game, losing to Nabatea with his heavy lancers. And yeah, look at this. Kind of smart. I mean, it's kind of smart by Nabatea. He's pulling this unit out, and now he can charge it. Nabatea Noble Cav are a melee cav. They are going to do better in combat. And it's just going to allow the Lancers here to just do some shock, some hits. Get their charge in. Lose some, some really nasty damage. I mean, it seems like they, I don't know, maybe they did get the charge off on the Companion Cav because they are winning most of these combats. I don't know. Surely Companion Cav has a better charge. Yeah, they're generally just better. They must have been charged on then. This is really bad. I mean, Macedon is nearly out anyway. He has like got some pikes left, which look like they're being caught out as well. Yeah, look at this. These pikes here getting caught out, not in their by Falxmen of all things as well. They've got their pikes out, and this is the only unit that they have left. So I mean, oh there you go. They've got the pikes out now. They're running away, which is a smart thing. 127. Still lost a lot of pikes, though. And you can see Gete sending out his cav as well. Sending out his general. And he's got some spears out here. I guess they're going to go for more ballistas. I think these ballistas might be out of ammo. I mean, maybe not Egypt's. He's still got his mounted up, but certainly the other one. And there you go. That is one less general. We now have Macedon's general dead and all the cav. That means that all of these forces around here, all these archers and other things, very vulnerable now. But it seems like they're not too bothered about throwing in their general now. It looks like Nabatea is nearly out of troops. Nabatean swords have kind of held the line for a long time. It's now going to fall on Dacia and on Carthage to sort of carry on the fight inside the fort, inside the city. Rome is, yeah, still not really making any progress here. Not a bit. I mean, Carthage actually is sending in stuff now. We've got Gallic warriors in here now, but yeah, they are not making progress. The Romans are probably just thinking, God, I hate Gauls. I can't remember how it goes, but that's just such a funny line. It becomes such a good Total War meme. That line from the original Total War, Rome Total War, anyway. Yeah, gotta love it. But yeah, it seems Rome's not making any progress here. Not an inch being made. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it looks like they might be able to go and get these spears. These spears have been left with the job of taking out ballistic crew. Royal Peltast here, general doing his bit. Don't know where Dacia's generals disappeared to though. Oh, there he is, right there. They still have a horse spear unit, like a spear horse as well. Why they haven't brought that out, I do apologise, just coughing and dying.
Understood.
Seems like the pikes still getting harassed. Down to 97. I think they're getting, I mean, they were fighting a lot of Falxmen here and killing these guys off. They've done a lot of damage to them. But they're also getting shot by archers. And, yeah, these, like, Cretan archers here coming up from Carthage. That's what's doing the damage. I mean, here, the Rome and Egypt need to just push. There's just so many archers here. Look at this. So many archers. They push around here. There's nothing to stop them. I mean, you see Dacia's now shifting over his noble swords. They're losing their opportunity. They could kill so many archers here if they just pushed up these Royal Peltasts quickly. But the note, not interested. And Rome keeps pushing forward the infantry. I mean, they've still got a fairly decent amount of infantry. I mean, they've still got relatively healthy Royal Peltast here. Like 2 of them. They've got at least 3, if not 4, 5, 6 veteran legionaries. There you go. 6 veteran legionaries. They've got a general Royal Peltast as well. They still have a Hellenic Royal Guard. I mean, balance of power is shifting way out of favour of the attackers, but they have the means to turn it around. They just need to stop attacking through this one point. But here you go, Egypt sends in more infantry. Like, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers here, all littered. Just land over here, land somewhere here. Make it different. Like, actually make it difficult for the defenders, who right now only have to defend this gate. All they have to do is just defend these 3 points, and then they just shoot into those choke points. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. And Axe Warriors down here, they're battling with the Royal Peltast. It's not a fight they can really win, but I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Its attackers aren't really making it too. I mean, yeah, these mercenary axes are losing pretty decisively. So the attackers, you know, they're making it hard on themselves. You don't know what combats they'll actually win and which ones they'll lose. There you go. They're getting forced back. There's one action unit gone. The next one's ready to go. And it looks like we've got some knights being thrown in over here. They're going to come and deal with the Royal Peltast. Now, Nabatea's general's got out alive, but not much else of his cavalry did. So it seems like they've done their bit, done their duty. Maybe killed a few archers here and there. But yes, here we go. 2 African superpowers, Egypt and Carthage. Samnites versus Royal Peltast. I'd say Samnites will win this, but I don't know. Depends how many javies the Royal Peltast threw off. I love the Royal Peltas shield, so I just love Egypt's sort of like Hellenic style they got going. It's really, really nice. Oh, we got pikes up here, no Royal Hellenic Guard coming up. It's still, I wouldn't say early in the game, but I mean, it's a bit of a risk. And look at this, little Falxmen unit snuck in behind. They're going to go after these pikemen, cut them down, do what damage they can, but the pikes having none of it. They're going to just stab these Falxmen back. Like, how dare you attack us? They get a few kills to the Falxmen, but not many. They won't rout this unit out. If this is a full Falxmen unit, I'd be a bit scared for them. Oh, here we go. So it's a slightly larger one. It's going to go into the flanks. I like this by Dacia. He's doing his Falxmen just to try and get around. He's actually, you know, going into the right areas with his Falxmen, doing little flanking charges. Seems like he's had another. Maybe he's going to just get a proper charge off. I don't know. Why is Rome not dealing with this? Like, Rome, save your allies like pikes. They've lost nearly 50 guys. Like, where are these Falxmen going? Why have they been allowed just to roam around? Like, if you just... Yeah, there you go. Finally, Rome stops this. What a madman. What a madman. There you go. Rome is probably going to just annihilate this Falxmen unit. Rome is slowly making progress over here. These Gallic warriors aren't holding them back. Still got reserves outside the city as well. They still got these spears out here. 55 of them. They are not hidden. I don't know why you just killed them. One less unit. And here we go. Rome's heading up more and more. Now he's going to take on Carthaginian hoplites. They certainly weren't ready for Rome. I feel like they definitely made a mistake there. Oh, poor guy just getting shot in the face. Look like with the archer tower shot. That's brutal. It really was brutal. There we go. I mean, these hoplites won't slow down the legionaries. Not at all. Swords beat spears. This is not good, though. They're doing the same thing again. Like, Egypt just slowing down instead of attacking. Like, especially with his pikes here. He needs to get these guys right into the front line. Just make it awkward for the defenders to shoot them. Like, get into combats. It's the safest place for pikes. I like what he's trying to do here, though, is Egypt. He's trying to shoot the flanks of these Carthaginians, but really needs to move up a bit more. Shoot across. There's a lot of archers back over here. I mean, I'm also sure there's some cavalry as well that could be sent out to go and deal with these archers if they're not careful. But Rome is now throwing in his full weight against his Carthaginian hoplite. I mean, they're whittling down these hoplites, but not quickly enough. There's only 10 of them dead. Like I said, there are these hoplites here, losing decisively. And Egypt makes a little offensive over here, but this is not going to stop anyone. This is the lower Royal Peltas unit. Getting murdered by some Falxmen. You need to be careful here. You don't want to shoot your own men in the back. These mercenary Gallic warriors don't know who's their enemy. They're shooting their own late living hoplites a little bit. Yeah, Rome here using every trick in the book now. It's certainly balance power. It's not really changing. Rome having to use his javelins. But also getting jabby back himself. Doing what damage they can to these Libyans before they go in. Still, really worryingly, is we've not seen any of these noble swords go into combat yet for Dacia, and I'm really scared of when they go in. And finally, they are focusing down the Cretan archers here, are the defenders, and these Dacian heavy bows are actually a pretty decent bow unit, doing a lot of damage, I'm sure, to those Cretans. And here we go. Got the swords of Carthage and also the spears of Carthage going in, sending in all their mercs to do their business. Rome's going in here as well. He's going against Libyan hoplites. He'll beat these guys easily. Like, the armor difference is just insane. I mean, these guys don't even have any armor, the Libyans. All it needs is a little flanking from the Falxmen. If they can get round, they can flank, and then they can hit these legionaries. But yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea, to be fair. How the Romans winning? They're winning on all the fronts at the moment. Rome just needs to keep pushing. Just needs to be aggressive. All these archers getting focused down. Hopefully, they preserve their remaining archers. Have these guys got ammo? They do. They have their bows out. Good sign that they have ammo left. I do apologise, by the way, if you can hear me like sniffing occasionally. I've just got a bit of a cold, and yeah, can't seem to get rid of it at the moment. I'm slowly dying, maybe of a disease, the plague. Anyway, there you go. Rome has broken through these Libyan hoplites. He's now got Falxmen behind him, though. Looks like Egypt's going to deal with them, but will he survive? I don't know. 60 against 57. Yeah, I'd say that those Falxmen are going to win that fight. Yeah, good charge there. Wow, look at that. They annihilated this unit. It was at 60 not 2 seconds ago, down to 18. And dropping. Yeah, that's gone. And now they have the problem that they have pikes and hoplites in front of them. They've got Falxmen behind them, this Roman unit. And they're getting shot in the flank by slingers from Nabatea. So it seems like this Roman unit is going to be forced to retreat. Look at this. The legionaries just dying. Sad sight. And in fact, the Romans here decided to go into the backs of these Falxmen. And it's meaning they're even longer. They're just going to be stuck in combat while also getting shot. So the men at the back thought they were safe from the Falxmen, but oh no, they just get shot in the back by slings instead. And there are in fact noble swords on the way. They need to get the heck out of there. That is not a place you want to stay. Yeah, I've got to break through here though, Mercenary Gallics, and they may have through the Mercenary Gallic Warrior Zone. Jeez. But the veteran legionaries now got the noble swords to attack. Got a tough fight on them, and I think they are going to. The defenders are going to win this one now. It's quite clear. You can see they're bringing out their general Carthage. They're going to try and run down these archers. Not a bad idea. But yeah, I mean you got infantry over here. Romans fighting the Dacians as best they can. Finally seeing these noble swords in combat. I mean, they're just going to annihilate these legionaries. These legionaries are tired. They're not fresh in strength, while the noble swords have not had to do anything all day. And there you go. They're fighting in over here as well, and yeah, just annihilating these poor veteran legionaries which have done so well for Rome. But I've got to say, I think Nabatea is going to be the MVP of this game. He's done such a good job. He's out of infantry now, but like his army held Rome and like Egypt, Macedon for so long at this first layer of defense. It's such a good job. And now Dacia and Carthage are kind of mopping up what's left. All the work that Nabatea did, they're kind of like mopping up and finishing off. But yeah, I'd say MVP's got to be Nabatea. They've done such a good job. It won't be long until these units start to break, I imagine. Army losses is surely going to start to come into effect. You can see here, Rome is about to get surrounded. It's got a legionary unit that's fighting noble swords on one side, and it looks like it's going to be fighting noble swords on the other as well. Rome being broken over here, and now the defenders can, yeah, I mean, the defenders are just rushing forward. Everything's starting to break. That's not a good sign. Like, they never even attacked over here. They didn't even try to attack this. These are Carthaginian hoplites and not veteran hoplites, Carthaginian hoplites. Like, these veteran legionaries had a good, when fresh, had a good chance to attack this. They would win that fight. They've just done it everywhere else across the battlefield. And there you go, veteran legionaries getting surrounded. They're like, oh god, did not expect you to come behind us. And there you go, they break up, what, 143? That's bad. And now we'll just fast forward because I'm not quite sure why the battles. Oh, I guess Egypt's like general's still sort of alive, as is Rome's. They're just wavering. They're not broken. But yeah, it's certainly been a fun one. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's certainly been an interesting one to watch. Shows how you should attack a city and how you should not. And certainly the attackers today showed that that is not how you attack a city. Just going through the gate and trying to persist there, because the defenders will wear you down, and then eventually when you do break through, or the defenders let you break through, you just don't have enough to break through. And I mean, Rome, Egypt and Macedon are all really strong factions. Nabatea is a pretty strong faction. I'd say Getes. I mean, the only strong faction they had was Carthage. The other two are kind of, I'd say, certainly secondary sort of powers, not as strong as the others. Some of the others. Really good charge there by Carthage going in. But yeah, they're certainly not as good as the others. And Nabatea is probably the weakest there. Did a really good job. Getes can be used and can be pretty good. But again, should be being beaten by most of those factions. But yeah, really well done. Like, the teamwork on the defenders was really good. I think a few mistakes, like Rome should have just attacked in different areas. Like, Rome could have just gone over here since he already sent 2 units here. They should have just, like, and then had, like, I don't know, Macedon attack over somewhere over here, and then have Egypt go down the middle. Then it's a 1v1v1, not like a 3v3. And the defenders have a better chance of thinking a 3v3 because they can kind of pool their resources together and they can support each other. That's Egypt's general gone. Rome's is about to go. And that will be the battle. And it's certainly been a fun one. And we'll quickly have a look at the end results when this battle ends. There we go. A costly enemy victory. Certainly a costly battle. But yeah, this one was sent in by Cyrus the Great, who was playing as Macedon. 150 kills with his companion cavalry. 124 with his foot companion. Certainly want to get higher kills with these guys. I don't really know why he brought Peltas. I feel like he should have just brought Cretans because they just got the better range. And they usually get you more kills. I mean, this one got 128 though, it's not bad. 122 with Thorax and 182 with this one, so not too bad. But again, definitely want to be getting more kills. But there you go, guys. There you go. That is Macedon. Thank you, Cyrus, for sending that one in. We've got son of Karlan Gok Deni, who is playing as Egypt. 144 with his general. 116 with his giant ballista, not bad at all. 116 with his Cretans. 78 with his Hellenic Royal Guards, a bit of a shame. 158 with his Royal Peltasts. 177 with this one. Then we have Bob Marley himself playing as Rome. 98 kills with his 96 kills with his giant ballista. His veteran legionaries, which he spammed out, 242, 268. Some here with some pretty good kills, some just not, like 21, not that great. And then we've got the defenders. We've got History Guy playing as Carthage. Still a lot of healthy units left at the end. I mean, his archers 85 kills. That's all they got. I mean, 100 kills with his Samnites, 103 with this one, 100 kills with his noble fighters. But yeah, not much in the way of getting like insane kills here. He only got 700 kills at least because he had the large army left. And then we got Serial Noob Killer, who was Nabatea, and he did a really well. Like I said, the MVP of this game, 2,277 kills, really well done. Cav getting 158 kills, his Chariots getting 479, his Slingers getting 114, 129, even better. Some really good kills here with cheap Slingers. 128 with Nabatean swords, and then 129 with his noble swords. Then we've got Protein Fart playing as Getae, 100 kills with noble horse. 144 with station heavy bows, 165 with this one. Spamming out the Falxmen, best one here, getting 183 kills. And there's noble swords, which are so much intact, 170 kills. And they're still really healthy. So yeah, really well done to Protein Fart and the rest of the players. Thank you for sending this one in, Sirius. And I hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.